Success is not measured by money, but by purpose. Many people grow up believing that financial wealth is the ultimate measure of success. My name is MUNIBA Mazari and I am a motivational speaker. Please subscribe my channel and like this video. Start a new journey with me. They assume that having a luxurious house, an expensive car, or a high-paying job means they have achieved greatness. But in reality, true success is not defined by the digits in your bank account. It is defined by the purpose you carry in your heart. It is shaped by the impact you create, the lives you touch, and the legacy you leave behind. Money is a tool, a resource that can be used to facilitate success, but it is not the foundation of it. You may have all the money in the world, but if you wake up every day without a purpose, without a reason to move forward, without a passion that ignites your soul, then what do you really have? You might be financially rich, but emotionally bankrupt. A life without purpose is like a ship without a destination. It may have all the resources to sail, but it is lost in the vastness of the ocean, drifting aimlessly. Think about some of the most influential people in the world, those who have changed lives, inspired millions, and left behind a lasting impact. What do they all have in common? It is not just money. It is their unshakable sense of purpose. They did not just chase wealth, they chased meaning. They did not just dream of personal comfort, they dreamed of making a difference. Consider the story of a young boy who grew up in extreme poverty. He had no money, no luxury, and barely enough food to eat. But what he had was a dream, to educate himself, to create opportunities, and to serve his people. He worked tirelessly, not just for money, but for the knowledge that could empower him and those around him. Years later, he became a leader, not just in wealth, but in wisdom, in influence, in compassion. His success was not measured by his bank balance, but by the millions of lives he transformed. Success is about waking up every day with a fire in your heart, knowing that what you are doing matters. It is about chasing something bigger than yourself. Money can provide comfort, but it cannot provide fulfillment. You can have $1 million mansion, but if you do not have peace in your heart, is that success? You can own the most luxurious cars, but if you are constantly searching for meaning in your life, are you truly successful? Look at the world around you. Some of the richest people are also some of the most unhappy. They have everything money can buy, but they still feel a void inside. That is because money cannot fill the emptiness of a purposeless life. On the other hand, there are people who may not be financially wealthy, but they are rich in passion, in love, in kindness. They wake up every day with a mission, and that mission fuels their happiness. Purpose is what gives meaning to life. It is what drives innovation, creativity, and excellence. It is what pushes people to break barriers, to go beyond limits, and to create extraordinary things. When you have a strong purpose, money becomes a byproduct, not the goal. It follows you naturally because the world rewards those who add value, those who bring change, those who do something meaningful. Think of great inventors, thinkers, and leaders. Did they start their journeys chasing money? No. They started by chasing their passion. They were obsessed with solving problems, with bringing new ideas to life, with making an impact. And because they followed their purpose, success, both financial and personal, followed them. Now, you might be wondering, but isn't money important? Yes, it is. Money is necessary for survival, for growth, for making a difference. But it should never be the destination. It should be the vehicle that helps you reach your true destination. If your only motivation is money, you will constantly feel unfulfilled. No matter how much you earn, it will never be enough because money alone cannot satisfy the hunger of the soul. True success is when you wake up every day excited to do what you love. It is when you know that your work has meaning, that you are contributing something valuable to the world. It is when you sleep at night with the satisfaction that you made a difference, no matter how small. When you shift your focus from money to purpose, everything changes. Your work becomes more meaningful, your passion becomes stronger, your motivation becomes unstoppable. You no longer work just for a paycheck, you work for a vision. And when you work for a vision, success follows naturally. The most beautiful part of purpose-driven success is that it is limitless. Money has a limit. You can count it, save it, and spend it. But purpose has no limit. It continues to grow, to evolve, to impact generations. When you live with purpose, your success is not just about you. It becomes about everyone whose life you touch. Think about the teachers who shape young minds, the doctors who save lives, the artists who inspire emotions, the leaders who bring change. Their success is not just in their earnings, but in their legacy. They may earn well, but their true wealth lies in the difference they make. So if you want to be truly successful, do not ask how much money can I make? Ask how much value can I create? Do not ask how rich can I become? Ask how many lives can I impact? Because when you live for something greater than yourself, success becomes inevitable. Find your passion, discover your purpose, chase meaning, not just money. And when you do that, true success will follow you in ways you never imagined. Wealth without gratitude is emptiness. Many people spend their entire lives chasing money, believing that financial success alone will bring them happiness and fulfillment. They sacrifice time, relationships, and even their own well-being in pursuit of wealth, only to realize that even after reaching their financial goals, something still feels missing. The truth is, money can buy comfort, but it cannot buy inner peace. It can buy luxury, but it cannot buy a sense of purpose. Without gratitude, even the richest person can feel poor. Gratitude is the key that transforms wealth into true abundance. It is what allows people to appreciate what they have instead of always longing for more. It is what brings a sense of contentment and fulfillment, no matter how much or how little a person owns. There are people who live in million-dollar mansions yet feel empty inside. And there are people who live in small, simple homes yet feel like they have everything they need. The difference is not money. The difference is gratitude. When people focus only on what they lack, they become trapped in an endless cycle of dissatisfaction. No amount of money is ever enough because there's always something bigger, better, or more expensive to chase. They tell themselves, I'll be happy when I get a better car, or I'll feel successful when I have a bigger house. But as soon as they achieve those things, their happiness is short-lived. They quickly move on to the next goal, never pausing to appreciate what they already have. This mindset keeps them in a constant state of wanting, never truly enjoying the wealth they have worked so hard to earn. On the other hand, gratitude shifts the focus from what is missing to what is already present. It allows people to recognize the blessings in their lives, whether big or small. It turns a simple meal into a feast, a small home into a sanctuary, and an ordinary life into a beautiful journey. When wealth is combined with gratitude, it creates not only financial abundance, but also emotional and spiritual richness. It allows people to enjoy their success rather than constantly chasing more. Some of the happiest and most successful people in the world practice gratitude daily. They take time to reflect on their journey, to appreciate the lessons learned, and to acknowledge the people who have supported them along the way. They understand that wealth is not just about numbers in a bank account. It is about the relationships, experiences, and moments that bring true joy. They use their financial success as a tool to create a meaningful life rather than allowing money to control them. Gratitude also plays a powerful role in generosity. When people are grateful for what they have, they naturally feel a desire to share it with others. They understand that true wealth is not about hoarding riches, but about using them to make a difference. Some of the world's greatest philanthropists did not start giving only after they became wealthy. They developed a mindset of gratitude and generosity long before they had money. They knew that the secret to true abundance is giving, not just taking. There are countless stories of people who reached the peak of financial success only to realize that money alone did not bring them happiness. Some of the wealthiest individuals in history have spoken about feeling lonely, unfulfilled, or disconnected, despite having everything money could buy. This is because without gratitude, wealth loses its meaning. When money becomes the sole focus, people often neglect the things that truly matter: family, friendships, personal growth, and inner peace. Consider a businessman who spends his entire life building an empire, accumulating wealth beyond imagination. He has everything: a luxurious lifestyle, properties around the world, and a bank account filled with millions. But in his pursuit of financial success, he neglected his relationships. He missed important family moments, failed to nurture friendships, and prioritized work over love. One day he wakes up to realize that, despite his riches, he feels alone. His money can buy him anything except the time he lost and the people he pushed away. In that moment, he understands that wealth without gratitude and connection is meaningless. On the other hand, imagine a woman who builds a successful career while also appreciating every step of the journey. She values her achievements but also cherishes the people around her. She takes time to give back, to celebrate small victories, and to acknowledge the support she received along the way. She does not measure her success only by her financial status, but by the impact she creates. Because of her gratitude, she not only enjoys her wealth but also shares it in ways that bring happiness to others. Her success is not just about money, it is about fulfillment, love, and purpose. Gratitude also has the power to shift the mindset from scarcity to abundance. When people lack gratitude, they often live in fear of losing what they have. They become obsessed with protecting their wealth, afraid that one wrong move could take it all away. They struggle with stress, anxiety, and insecurity, despite having more than enough. However, when gratitude is present, fear disappears. People with grateful hearts know that true wealth is not just about what they own, but about what they have experienced, learned, and contributed. They trust that as long as they continue to live with purpose and generosity, abundance will follow. The beauty of gratitude is that it does not require anything external. It is a choice that anyone can make at any moment, regardless of their financial situation. Even those who are struggling financially can find reasons to be grateful. The support of a loved one, the opportunity to learn, the strength to keep going. Gratitude is what turns challenges into lessons, obstacles into opportunities, and simple moments into priceless memories. When gratitude becomes a daily practice, success feels different. It is no longer just about reaching a destination. It is about enjoying the journey. It is about appreciating every step, every struggle, every breakthrough. It is about recognizing that wealth is not just about having more, but about valuing what is already present. Gratitude transforms money from a source of stress into a tool for joy. It turns financial success into a meaningful experience rather than an empty pursuit. There is nothing wrong with striving for financial success. Money can open doors, provide security, and create opportunities. But without gratitude, even the greatest wealth can feel hollow. Gratitude is what gives money its true value. It is what turns earnings into blessings, profits into purpose, and success into something that truly matters. Your mindset is the real currency of success. Many people believe that money is the most powerful tool for achieving their dreams, but the truth is, wealth alone cannot create success. The richest person in the world can still fail if they do not have the right mindset, while someone with nothing can rise to greatness through sheer determination, resilience, and vision. The way you think, the way you perceive challenges, and the way you push forward despite setbacks are what truly determine your success. The most successful people in history did not start with money. They started with a belief in themselves, a strong mindset that refused to give up, and an unstoppable drive to achieve their goals. Money can open doors, but it is your mindset that decides whether you step through them with confidence or hesitate in fear. It is not wealth that defines a person's potential. It is their ability to see beyond limitations, to turn obstacles into opportunities, and to persist when everything seems against them. Consider two individuals who start their journey at the same point. One believes that success is only for the lucky, that failure is a sign to stop, and that they are not capable of achieving great things. The other believes that success is a result of hard work, that failure is a lesson, and that they have the power to shape their future. Even if the first person has financial resources, their negative mindset will hold them back. They will hesitate, doubt themselves, and ultimately settle for less than they are capable of. Meanwhile, the second person, even if they start with nothing, will keep pushing forward, learning from failures, and refusing to quit until they reach their goal. This is why mindset is the greatest wealth you can have. A strong mindset allows you to see possibilities where others see limitations. It helps you find solutions instead of excuses. It pushes you to take action when others hesitate. People with a powerful mindset do not wait for the perfect moment. They create opportunities. They do not let failure define them. They use it to grow. They do not let criticism break them. They let it fuel their determination. One of the biggest differences between those who succeed and those who do not is how they handle failure. A weak mindset sees failure as proof of incompetence, as a reason to stop trying. A strong mindset sees failure as a stepping stone, as feedback for improvement. Many of the world's greatest achievers failed multiple times before reaching success. They were rejected, doubted, and faced immense challenges, but they refused to give up. What kept them going was not money, it was their mindset. Take the story of an entrepreneur who failed in business multiple times, lost everything, and was drowning in debt. Most people in that situation would give up, believing they were not meant for success. But instead of letting failure define them, this person used it as a lesson. They studied what went wrong, adjusted their approach, and tried again. Eventually, they built a multi-million-dollar business, not because they had money in the beginning, but because they had an unshakable belief in themselves. This is the power of mindset. It is what turns failures into learning experiences. It is what keeps people going when circumstances are against them. It is what allows them to stay focused on their vision, even when success seems far away. Without the right mindset, even if opportunities come your way, you may not recognize them, or worse, you may be too afraid to take them. But with a powerful mindset, you create your own opportunities. You take action despite fear. You move forward even when the path is uncertain. Another key aspect of a success-oriented mindset is the ability to embrace challenges. Many people avoid difficulties, thinking that an easy path will lead to success. But real growth happens when you step outside of your comfort zone. Challenges force you to think creatively, to develop new skills, and to build resilience. If you want to achieve extraordinary success, you must be willing to face extraordinary challenges. A weak mindset sees difficulties as barriers. A strong mindset sees them as necessary steps toward greatness. Imagine an athlete who wants to be the best in their field. If they only train when it is easy, if they only push themselves when they feel motivated, they will never reach the top. The best athletes, the ones who win championships, are those who train even when they are tired, who push through pain, and who embrace the struggle because they know it is part of the journey. Success works the same way in any area of life. If you only work hard when it is convenient, if you give up when things become difficult, you will never reach your full potential. Your mindset also determines how you view success itself. Some people see success as something that happens to them as a result of luck or circumstances. But successful people see success as something they create. They take responsibility for their own growth. They do not wait for the perfect conditions. They make the most of what they have. They do not blame others for their failures. They focus on what they can control and take action. This is why two people with the same resources can have completely different outcomes. One may see obstacles and decide that success is impossible. The other may see those same obstacles and find a way to overcome them. The difference is not money, education, or background. It is mindset. Another crucial part of a powerful mindset is self-belief. If you do not believe in yourself, no amount of money will make you successful. Confidence is what drives people to take risks, to put themselves out there, and to keep going when things get tough. If you doubt yourself, you will hesitate, you will hold back, you will second-guess every decision. And in doing so, you will miss opportunities that could have changed your life. Self-belief is not about arrogance. It is about knowing that you are capable of growth, that you can learn, adapt, and improve. It is about trusting yourself enough to take action even when you do not have all the answers. The most successful people are not those who never had doubts, but those who refused to let doubt control them. They moved forward despite uncertainty. They believed in their vision even when others did not. One of the most powerful things you can do to develop a success-oriented mindset is to surround yourself with the right influences. The people you spend time with, the books you read, the thoughts you allow into your mind all shape your beliefs and attitudes. If you are constantly around negativity, if you listen to people who tell you that success is impossible, if you fill your mind with doubt and fear, your mindset will reflect that. But if you surround yourself with people who inspire you, if you learn from those who have succeeded, if you feed your mind with positivity and knowledge, your mindset will grow strong. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you believe you are capable of success, you will take actions that move you toward it. If you believe you are destined to fail, you will find reasons to prove yourself right. This is why mindset is more powerful than money, because your beliefs determine your actions, and your actions determine your results. The greatest investment you can make is in your own mind. Developing a strong, resilient, and success-driven mindset will serve you far more than any amount of money. It will push you forward when times are tough, give you the confidence to take risks, and allow you to see possibilities where others see limitations. Money may come and go, but the right mindset will always bring you success, no matter where you start. Success is not about how much money you have. It is about the mindset you cultivate. Money may open doors, but it is your belief, resilience, and determination that will carry you through them. A strong mindset turns failures into lessons, challenges into opportunities, and dreams into reality. If you develop the right mindset, success will follow. Because true wealth is not in your bank account, but in your ability to overcome, to grow, and to keep moving forward. Believe in yourself, embrace the journey, and never let fear hold you back. Your mindset is your greatest asset. Use it wisely.